shoot all their play shots and the jungle stuff. And I was a bit nervous because when I heard they were going to shoot everything in Watford, like an industrial town north of London, I was like, I mean, obviously as an actor, it helps to have a real set around you. And I was worried that it'd be a green box, basically. They wouldn't be able to feel it and smell it, the sense of the jungle. But it was incredibly impressive. They had 2 huge hangars that they built, just like in terms of the jungle sets with real trees and rivers and mountains, and it was unbelievable. And then on the back lot, they had a colonial town, an African village, a quarry. It was that obviously helped that Mac to have those real sets. Didn't have animals, unfortunately, so.
There's already like CGI.
Yeah. So I would act with dancers in gray pajamas, basically. Yeah. So I had a scene when I come. The story is basically. Do you remember Greystoke?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So that movie is Tarzan growing up in the jungle, and then he goes to London, to Victorian London, and tries to fit in and learn how to live in a Victorian society. This movie picks up. It's not a sequel to that movie, but it's the character of 10 years later. So he is Lord Greystoke in London. He's been there for almost a decade with Jane, his wife. And he's very, it's like he's having tea with the Prime Minister. He's very much like, he fits in now. He doesn't want to go back to the jungle. He thinks he's going to have to go back to the jungle. But of course he does. So they go to the Congo, and it's during King Leopold's reign in the late 1800s. So he sees all that, and so it's kind of reverse of the novel and the Greystoke. So it's more about him looking at it within, and then kind of trying to not let that out, and then slowly,
Sounds like it's a human side of the Tarzan story.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was an interesting take on a very famous tale. And honestly quite fun as an actor to play, because I do think that dichotomy is something we're all struggling with, and like to be civilized human beings, but also that kind of atavistic quality of being an animal. And this is someone who's quite afraid of that and letting that out.
So going back to just the movie for one question, and then we'll open it up.